Good morning, everyone, and welcome back. We are on a day 2 of just a chill week here at Topalo, running our experiment with the Dene to see how things go, and so far not great at all, but we'll talk about that later. We've also got some big news to discuss. It was spoiled for me a little bit, but not entirely, so I know we've got something very interesting to talk about, so stick around. We'll get to that, but we are going to start with 8,660 sneaky snacking and a small ingredient ticket for going to bed on time. We're also going to rank up. This will put us at like Ultra something. No, Grade 5. Grade 5. Not starting off as strong as we did last week, but here we are. We're actually starting off stronger than we did last week. We're by the time I went to bed last night, I was already at what we started with on Monday last week. But it is what it is. With our 100 sleep points, we are now at 1,577. Good sleep day bundles again are available, and also tonight is the first night of good sleep day, so make sure to use your incenses if you do plan to use them and swap out your team for the Pokemon that need XP. And we're also going to grab one Poke Biscuit for our daily lottery. So not bad. We are starting off today very well because we do need biscuits. Biscuits are nice. I like having biscuits. But let's jump into this sleep report, see if we can get anything interesting. I did not come here with any expectations of hunting or trying to find anything in particular, so we're just going to see what shows up. You know, maybe we'll get lucky and get an Onyx, but probably not going to get the sleep type we need for that. Or maybe we will, I don't know. Let's see. Nope, dozing type. I believe Onyx is slumbering if I remember correctly, so probably not going to see that too often. But at the start of the week, at least we got 6 spawns. You know what? It's not that bad. Almost 14.5 million. 6 spawns, that's good enough for me. As long as it's not 5 or 4. Nah, yeah, 4 would probably be the lowest I'd be okay with on a Tuesday. We actually got 7 though, because I forgot. I used an incense. You probably saw it in the top corner there. I used it just to get an extra spawn, just to get some extra dream shards and stuff. It's very little, very minor, but ultimately, what else am I saving this for? Yeah, I mean, I could use it for the use 7 incense missions, but So we got Raticate, Toxicroak, Gulpin, Arbok, Swalot, Ekans, and Ghastly. Well, there is one that we could use a better Pokemon of. Ekans, for sure. We could use a better one. Maybe we can eventually use an Ekans whenever we do finally get poison berries on an island. Gulpin. Wouldn't hurt to have a better Gulpin either. But let's see. Have I fed an Ekans already? I did feed an Arbok already. I haven't fed Ekans yet. I could catch the Gulpin, but I kind of, at this point, just want to use a biscuit, a bonus biscuit on Arbok. Want to take this home. Because we already almost caught it. Might as well finish it up. I'll go ahead and use that biscuit we got today. That's fine. We'll finish it up, take this home, and then that'll... You know what? I will use one more biscuit. I'll use one more biscuit. Let's see. One more biscuit on the Gulpin, and we'll just leave it at that, and we'll see what happens. Not the crit cap. But that's okay. We can guaranteed take it home next time with a bonus biscuit. No worries. So we're fine. We'll wrap it up with just the Arbok. Hopefully it'll be good. One level on the main skill is not going to be that impactful for Arbok, but as far as candy goes, I don't know. I actually haven't paid attention now that Quagsire's out to see if Ghastly candy is actually as meta relevant as it used to be. I haven't checked into that now that I think about it. Toxicroak, I feel like Croagunk candy is probably still pretty helpful. A lot of people need a good oil gatherer. We really only have 2, Toxicroak and Cramorant. So yeah, even if Ghastly candy is the meta relevant one, I feel like most people are going to have plenty of Ghastly candy. They may have enough Croagunk candy. Honestly, maybe this conversation is just in my own head and actually completely irrelevant because everything I found today, everybody has plenty of candies of. So I'm going to send out the Croagunk. Hopefully it's helpful. And only 895 research XP. That is a lot less than it has been the last few days with 1,500 dream shards. Kind of missing the event already, but we got Arbok, and let's see just how good this is going to be. It is level 19 in Hardy. There you are. Okay, stats. Come on, click on the button. There we go. Full ingredient spread with skill trigger S. Actually, this main skill isn't that bad. It just probably won't do me any good. But it's looking like this does not have the sub skills we want. Not at all. Yeah, only one that would actually be beneficial for it as a berry gatherer, and it's all the way at level 100. So this is not gonna go great. Not at all. Not at all. Let's see. I mean, it's better than I thought it was gonna be, to be fair. I'm not sure exactly what I thought it was going to be, but well, no, maybe not. Yeah, we're getting into the faded gray numbers. It's bad. This one's pretty bad. That's unfortunate. I mean, we do have a somewhat decent Ekans. Definitely not what we would want though. Not for a true berry specialist. And this one is not doing us any favors, so I guess the hunt for a good Ekans continues, but that's just another one to add to the list of Pokemon that I still need a good version of. This is taking forever. We already know it's bad. I'll let it run in the background while we move on, because you never know exactly how long these are going to take, but it's not that exciting. We're definitely sending it to the professor. So we'll just move on. We'll get to the more exciting stuff, because we do know there are good things ahead. We got another 101 sneaky snacking. Before we get into the news, because I don't know how long this is going to take to go through the news, with what it is, I imagine it's going to be a pretty big announcement, but just in case, I'm going to go ahead and get through this. Suicune triggered once yesterday. Starting off with a single trigger is not great. Honestly thinking about swapping Suicune out for maybe Raikou, but I need to take a look at Raikou's main skill and see if it's actually going to be better. Then we've got Dedenne, who only triggered twice yesterday. Funny enough, just like now, was a double trigger about an hour after I finished recording yesterday's video. Not a single trigger after that, so that's unfortunate. We are only at a plus 20% chance of extra tasty right now. Blastoise has been doing well. Victory Bell, I did have to bring in Masquerada for a little bit to help out. Hoping that I get a decent amount of potatoes just to stock up. Everybody's energy was very high before I went to bed last night. I think everybody was still at like 115 or something. And Gardevoir, I took off the team at like 130 something percent. So we should have no issues with that. It shouldn't mess up anything. It should just give us a nice little bump in the potato production just to make sure that we have enough, because I did almost miss lunch with the butter curry because of potatoes. So I just wanted to get that little bump just to make sure that we were safe for the rest of the week. However, where is Gardevoir? Now that we have a decent potato bump there, I want to bring in Gardevoir. That Arbok is 27 PR. Yes, very bad. So definitely going to the professor. Anyway, we got Arbok back on the team, and actually, you know what? While I'm on this screen, let me go ahead and double check the Raikou. This could be a better choice since we only have Blastoise on the team. Suicune actually isn't getting the buff to its main skill, and Raikou does have skill level up M. So it is only ×3 versus ×2, but over the course of the week, hopefully that will help out. And this Raikou, if I remember correctly, actually has a pretty decent number of skill triggers per day. So we'll swap him in, and hopefully it will work out better in the long run for us. The good news is, even if the one Pokemon does actually help, Dedenne is on the team, electric type, so it's the same number of boosts, but I'm pretty sure only 2 does not give you a boost. I think you have to have at least 3 of the same type for it to actually increase the amount. But let's make this breakfast and we can get into the juicy news. All right, we have Dream Eater Butter Curry, of course. Yes, we have a nice little bump harvest of potatoes. We are good. 20% chance, so actually a 30% chance for an extra tasty. With that being the case, let's see, what do we want to throw in here that's a little bit better? You know what? There's not really much else that I really want to throw in here that would be better. I mean, I guess technically honey is better than apples. Apples are the worst ingredient in terms of just the amount of strength that they give, I think, but that 101 on honey made me think it wasn't. Still no extra tasty. Okay, well, 30% chance, Sunday odds basically. Still haven't got an extra tasty, so that's kind of interesting. So far the experiment is not going super well. I do feel like it could go better with more investment in the Dedenne, but until it starts to show some promise, I don't want to put everything I have into it. But we are at least at Ultra 1, so the cooking side is going very well. And once we get enough ingredients, we can swap over to some berry stuff, but for now we're going to leave it as is, and we're going to jump into the news. Oh, a lot of news. Okay, well, that was unexpected. So we got Sleep Style Discovery Week. We have a new event coming up. I'm glad I made breakfast. It's going to take a while to get through all of this. So Sleep Style Discovery Week. You can fill in more entries in your Sleep Style decks during the Sleep Style Discovery Week. This week-long event is a special opportunity that will make it easier to encounter Pokemon Sleep Styles you haven't yet registered in your Sleep Style decks. We encourage you to discover Pokemon Sleep Styles you haven't discovered yet. Cool. The event is going to be Monday, September 23rd, which I think is next week. Yes, next week. So we have a week break after Suicune, and then we got another event. Kind of wish we had another week off, but it's all right. It's whatever. The event is at all areas, so it will probably feel like an off week in a way based on what I'm imagining, but let's see what it actually is. So all days for the whole week, Pokemon Sleep Styles that you haven't discovered yet are more likely to appear during sleep research. So potentially, if you get a good amount of strength, potentially a time to use some incense to try to force the 3 stars of specific Pokemon that you want. Final strength gains from dishes will be multiplied by 1.25. Nice. Or 2.5 for extra tasty, or 3.75 for extra tasty dishes on Sunday only. A few Pokemon of different sleep types will appear during sleep research regardless. Okay, so we get pseudo balanced as well. That's good. That's a very good thing for an event like this. I feel like it would be a very big fumble if they did not give a pseudo balance during this kind of event. All of the notes look to be the same as always, so I won't go over those now. But good to know. That's going to help people kind of get a nice little push into filling out the Sleep Style decks and getting the goals and unlocking Lapis, which is making me think that those Sleep Style decks goals are going to unlock with the new island. So almost certainly, I don't see why they wouldn't. They've had it tied, the new island's tied to the Sleep Style decks, so good thing to try to help people push through and maybe get this new island unlocked. But let's see if this new island is gonna be harder than Lapis, or if they're gonna squeeze it in somewhere in the middle and it's gonna be a little bit easier. But let's find out. Let's see if we can get any information on that. New area coming soon. Old Gold Power Plant. I think we know what berry that's going to be. It's been reported that a new area, the Old Gold Power Plant, has been found, and it seems likely that new Pokemon encounters await you there. It is coming October 2nd at 3 p.m. So, I was saying yesterday, we're a little overdue for an island. We're probably going to get one for Halloween. It's going to be the ghost one. I was half right, I guess. I could take half credit on that. We were overdue for one. There was one coming soon in October, which is not the one I thought it was going to be. So we're going to get this new island, and then a couple weeks later, we're going to have the Halloween event. So that'll be an interesting month. October is going to be very, very interesting. Complete the deck's goal of registering 340 sleep styles. Finding more undiscovered sleep styles will help you prepare for the debut of the Old Gold Power Plant. Note, you may find this easier to do during the Sleep Style Discovery event, which begins on September 23rd. So they are trying to help us get there. Makes sense. More details will be announced soon at a later date. Not as much information as I thought we would get. So, Old Gold Power Plant, I'm guessing, electric, steel. What else? What else would we have on a power plant? Electric and steel, I think, are pretty much given. What do we have left? We've got bug. Who else doesn't have an island? I was about to say cherry berries, but fighting types have lapis. Chesto berries, poison. I don't think that one would make sense. That's like a dark, like, oh, power plants put off toxic chemicals, so there's a poison. I mean, maybe. Could you find? Back in the day, could you find Grimer and Muck and all that at the power plants? I don't remember. Maybe poison would make sense. Let's see, what else? Lumberry. I think bug makes the most sense. Bugs being attracted to light, electricity, and power plants being, you know, tangentially related to light. I don't think it's gonna be ghost berries. Dragon berries, I don't think makes sense. Yeah, I'm thinking bug. That's gonna be my guess. My guess is gonna be electric, steel, bug. I think that's what they're gonna do, which is gonna make a very interesting island of ghost, dragon, and poison, if that is what they do. So maybe they will do poison, and the dragon island will be dragon, ghost, and poison, bug berries. That would be interesting too. But my guess is electric, steel, bug. Let me know what berries you think it's going to be down in the comments. I'm pretty sure electric and steel are going to be like everybody's guess, and it's really that third one that we're kind of speculating on, unless they've already announced it somewhere and I just missed it. But who knows? We do have the Clefairy Bedtime Story commemorative gift. A Clefairy Bedtime Story, a special video focused on Pokemon that fall asleep in the world of Pokemon Sleep, has arrived. And we're sending out a special gift so each of you can also experience a wonderful encounter with Clefairy. If you use it during the 14th Good Sleep Day event, you may even meet a shiny Clefairy. You can accept this gift by tapping the gift box in the upper right of the in-game menu. It is 1 Clefairy incense. So make sure to go claim that. Go get your Clefairy incense. They are saying that you may meet a shiny Clefairy, so I don't think that means that it's a guaranteed shiny. If you use it during the event, I'd be very surprised if that's the case. We just know that this Good Sleep Day, we do have increased shiny odds for Clefairy, so I think they're just throwing it out there just to try to help everybody get a shiny one if possible, without guaranteeing it. So, not too bad. So let's go ahead and claim that gift now. Don't forget to claim yours. You definitely want to take any free gift they give you, and we will hold on to that. Let's see. Today is the 14th. No, it's not. What am I talking about? Today is the 17th. Hold on. Did I misread that news? Oh, I think I know what happened. I think I know what it was, but let me just double check. Yeah, use it during the 14th Good Sleep Day. My brain said, oh, during the Good Sleep Day on September 14th. No, this is the 14th Good Sleep Day. Today is September 17th. So if you want to get a good chance at a shiny Clefairy, now's the time. Or, you know, any of the line, we could see a shiny Cleffa and all that. I honestly would probably prefer a shiny Cleffa anyway, just for the extra levels on the main skill. But, well, I'm not going to be picky. I will take a Clefairy incense. But all right, so lots of good news, especially the new island. That is the most exciting part. I am kind of bummed that I was wrong, that it wasn't the Ghost Island. I thought for sure I had a winner there. I was like, yeah, this is definitely gonna be it. This is gonna be it. And then it's no, it's Power Plant. Okay, well, you know, you can't win them all, but still, new island. And I'm pretty sure that we already have the sleep styles that we need for the island. Yeah, 412. So whenever we get that expansion, I'm assuming October 2nd is when the Sleep Style Dex expansion is coming out. They haven't officially announced it, but I don't see why it wouldn't. It does seem like it's implied based on the way the news is worded. So whenever we get that on October 2nd, let's see, we need 340 for the power plant. I'm at 412, and we've got the Sleep Style Dex event between now and then. I feel like I'll probably just max out the Sleep Style Dex goals immediately, so that'll be interesting to see what we get. And then I've only got 23 Pokemon left to befriend. I am getting very close to the end of the current Pokemon Sleep Dex, not Sleep Dex. Well, yeah, Sleep Dex, not the Sleep Style Dex. I'm getting very close to the end, but We have some community reports. We're going to grab 48 of them. Very nice. With 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 that doubled up. Very good. Very good. Any level ups today? No level ups. And no more mains. I'm so sad. The Suicune event was so good to me. Okay, so we got a lot of good news. Can we get another skill trigger? Nope. A lot of good news. Very excited about the new island, finally. That gives us, let's see, October 2nd is how far away? So we've got, oh, that's weird. October 2nd is right in the middle of a week. That's Wednesday. That's super weird. I don't know why they do that. Hold on. Let me just double check and make sure I'm not mistaken here. Let's see. Yeah, 3 p.m. October 2nd. That's a Wednesday. Well, I don't like that. Why? Why in the middle of a week? Why? Just why? That's so weird. Okay, well, anyway. The one thing I wanted to check was how much time we have. So we've got the rest of this week. Then all next week. And then if you don't go to the power plant as soon as it comes out, you've got another week. So what are we looking at in terms of our area bonus? How far can we get that before then? So these are my current area bonus. Nah, not exactly. This is actually 59. And I forget which other one got a buff. So if I don't go to the power plant as soon as it's released, because I really don't like the idea of going in the middle of a week. It's so weird, but I don't know. I might. If we don't go immediately though, then let's see. Snowdrop is at 44. Wait a minute. That means both Taupe and Snowdrop got 4%. And then you got 2%. 10%. Why did I get 10%? That's super weird. That's very weird. I'm pretty sure that I'm not in the get 10% category. I'm pretty sure that my area bonus is above the cumulative 100. Or whatever the criteria was to where you only get 5% per week. But I definitely got 4% at Taupe, 4% at Snowdrop, and 2% at Lapis. So that's weird. Not gonna argue with it, but it's weird. Cool. Okay, well, we could. We could max out both of these islands if we wanted to, if I don't go to the power plant immediately. But we'll have to wait and see. I don't know. We'll see. Just an interesting observation I wanted to make. Anyway, let's move on. We do have one last thing that we're going to do. We're going to check our missions and see. Straight to the weekly. Nope, we haven't completed any of them, but we are getting close. So cool. All right, we're in a good place. A lot of good news. We're just going to feed Snorlax lunch one more time. Lunch? One more time? Wow, we're just going to feed him one more time, and we're going to feed him lunch. That's what I meant to say. Come on, brain, get it together. What's wrong with you, man? Okay, let's just do the apples. Let's see if we get the extra tasty here. What I really would like to do is if we can get our ingredients stocked up to a point towards the end of the week, still no extra tasty. We can get them stocked up to a really good place to where we have our ingredients for the rest of the week. Then we can really be cheeky, swap in Flareon, maybe even put, well, no, Entei wouldn't make any sense. I was going to say Entei to take advantage of Flareon, but we only have the one fire type still. But swap in Flareon to work with Dedenne and stack our extra tasty chances as well as our pot size. And hopefully get a very, very big extra tasty. That would be very interesting if we could do that. But so far, the experiment isn't going well. But we'll just have to wait and see how the rest of the week goes. Maybe we can get a little bit. Nothing there? No? Nothing at all? Ryko? No? Nobody? Okay, well, yeah, we're just gonna have to see how the experiment goes. One final reminder, it is Good Sleep Day. Tonight is the first night. It's not the big one, but Good Sleep Day is happening tonight. So make sure to use any incense that you plan to use tonight. Tomorrow's the big day, so tomorrow's the time to use your growth incense for that 6 times XP boost on any Pokemon that you might want to get some XP on. So make sure to do that tonight, tomorrow, and the day after. But for now, we're just going to continue the experiment, see how things go, and we'll go from there. So let me know what you think about all the news in the comments below, as well as your prediction for what you think the berry types are going to be for the new island. Make sure to hit that subscribe button while you're there. And thank you to our ace trainers, Flightmaster, Illusion, JP, White, Husky Star, and Jassy. Thank you very much for supporting the channel. If you'd like to support the channel, go ahead and click that join button right next to the subscribe button. And while you're down there, click the link to the Discord in the description box. Come and join us, talk about Pokemon sleep theories and all kinds of other fun activities. Other than that, y'all have a good night. And until next time, later, dudes.